Hey there, West Michigan. Thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens. We are looking at a quiet forecast after we get past about the next 6 hours. That's when we could see some showers and storms early Thursday evening, but gone by the time we head toward Friday at sunrise. And we'll be back to more conditions like this. Clear skies and beautiful days out near the water. Thanks to Bill for getting this picture in Muskegon on Thursday morning. Not only did we get the freighter coming in, you can see the ferry back there in the background as well. Certainly been busy at the port over there in Grand Haven the past couple of days. Of course, if you take a weather photo, we'd love to see it here at 13 on your side. You can send it to me on social media, meteorologist Michael Behrens on Facebook and at Mike Behrens WX on Twitter and on Instagram. Temperatures Thursday hit 85 Grand Rapids, 84 Muskegon, and 81 in Holland. Those temperatures a little bit above average for most, but a bullseye with the forecast. Hit 85, told you 85 for this afternoon. Of course, that accuracy streak now at 5 days in a row. When it comes to tomorrow, temperatures will be very similar to today, so 13 weather ball is lit up in green as no change is foreseen.
The 13 Weather Ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
And those temperatures as we headed towards 7 o'clock, still quite mild across West Michigan, in the 80s for most, starting to see 70s up toward Ludington with some showers and storms moving in. The dew points hanging around in the 60s, quite humid air, but that'll start to change in the next 24 hours. Westerly winds to southwesterly winds this evening, starting to switch to a northerly direction up north. As it does, we'll see a drop in humidity, and by tomorrow, we're back to some pretty comfortable temperatures and conditions. While we're still in the mid-80s, the dew points drop down into the 50s. That means comfortable air pushing in, and we stay with dew points around 60 to the 50s as we head into Saturday before humidity will come back as we go into Sunday. Your day planner tonight, a few of those showers and storms come through. 64 tomorrow, humidity leaving 85. We're staying mostly cloudy as we head into Saturday, but dry. 84 the temperature as we start the weekend. You can see those storms on the radar as of 6:46, the heaviest of which were up toward Ludington on US 10. Those will be moving down toward the south in the coming hours, pushing through the rest of West Michigan. But it's a thin band of storms. Once they're gone, dry weather right back behind it, already quiet in the UP as of Thursday evening. Hour-by-hour forecast tracks the storms quite well, pushing our way as we head between now and about midnight tonight. Again, a few of them could be on the gusty side, so we'll keep a close eye on storms this evening. They're gone as we head into the early AM of Friday, and by sunrise, we're back to just sunny skies here in West Michigan, but with lower humidity and winds from the north. As we work our way through the day on Friday, a few clouds pop up. They'll increase as we head toward Friday night with pretty thick cloud cover as we work our way into Saturday. Again, those mostly cloudy skies for the start of the weekend. No rain here for Saturday. We stay dry through the day. Rain starts to push in, though, as we head past midnight. Showers, some storms come our way as we work our way into Sunday. A few of these could be on the strong side. There's already a risk for severe weather pretty far out as we head into Sunday. Covers us here in West Michigan on over through portions of Wisconsin and down toward Indiana and Illinois. So we will be keeping a close eye on storms as we head into this weekend. 13 on your side forecast for tomorrow shows temperatures in the 80s for the lakeshore, up to 86 in Muskegon. We'll be in the low to mid 80s for our northern zones with temperatures that'll hang around the mid 80s from Grand Rapids down to Kalamazoo. 13 on your side 10-day outlook. We stay in the low to mid 80s through Sunday when that storm activity comes in. That's when temperatures start to drop. We'll be down into the 70s for Monday and Tuesday. Dry for Tuesday, warming back up through Thursday, but then another round of storms comes in for days 8 and 9 of the forecast, ending on day 10 with another sunny Sunday.
The 13 on your side beach and boating forecast, sponsored by AAC Credit Union.
And now it's time for your beach and boating forecast. We're looking at waves that build as we head through the day on Friday. We'll start off with calm waters reaching 2 to 3 plus by the late afternoon. That's when beach hazard statements and small craft advisories will go into effect. Those beach hazard statements will stay in place as we head into Friday evening. So if you head toward the water tomorrow, make sure you make that beach day earlier in the day. If you do make it, water temperatures will be nice, low to mid 70s all across Lake Michigan. Even that buoy offshore from Berrien County starting to make its way dangerously close to 80 degrees. And while you're out enjoying nature or your backyard and you think about reaching for that can of bug spray, you might want to pause and make sure what you're about to kill is actually a pest. The Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development is releasing a video series to educate the public about insects. They want people to know the difference between which ones are harmful and which ones actually help the environment and farmers. Videos look at the importance of pollinators and the dangers of pests like spotted lanternfly, which arrived to North America on a ship. The video series is called Buggin' Out and includes expert interviews from entomologists, veterinarians, and other scientists.
We talk about pollinators. They are critical for fruit and vegetable production, and that is a major agricultural industry in Michigan. On the flip side of that, we have insects that are bad for agriculture, in particular invasive ones. These are ones that are literally competing with us for our food. They are out there eating it before it comes to our table.
Phillips says the list of invasive species is growing quickly, among them the box tree moth, which kills boxwood plant, Michigan's #1 ornamental shrub. To learn more about that and other insects, good and bad, you can watch the video series on MDARD's YouTube channel. We have a link to it on our website, 13onyourside.com. Now to some developing news in northern Michigan. The U.S. Coast Guard is responding to a diesel spill on the lake. They report a leak that has been plugged and cleanup efforts are now underway. The ship reported spilling the fuel around 3 p.m. yesterday. That was on Wednesday, and 1.5 miles from the shore near Manistee. A red slick could be seen on the water spanning 1.6 miles long. Officials are warning people they should not go near the water in the area of the leak or attempt to rescue wildlife. The Coast Guard says they do not expect drinking water to be impacted, and the cause of the spill is under investigation. And now to some positive nature news. School districts in Muskegon County are getting thousands of dollars to teach kids about healthy eating, with one school building its own gardening hoop house. 13 on your sides, Josh Albertus was in Whitehall to see construction underway.
Here at Shoreline Elementary, educators are hoping to use recent grant money to dig deeper into teaching kids how to grow their own food. A whole hoop house for Shoreline Elementary in Whitehall. Volunteers and educators working together Tuesday to build the gardening building, an opportunity made possible through a roughly $350,000 grant from the Michigan Health Endowment Fund.
I think what we really have the opportunity to do is we're going to build a sustainable system, and we have the leadership and we have the boots on the ground.
The full grant is being distributed to at least 5 districts in Muskegon County. At Shoreline, the hoop house means year-round garden and outdoor learning for students, even during the winter.
Our garden and our hoop house and eventually our outside classroom in the woods is going to be the base of that, because this is a K2 building, and so we're going to start it here and grow these kids up loving nature and loving our earth and figuring out how to be healthy and keep our earth healthy.
With their garden and food literacy instructors like Lynn DeVlieg already a part of student learning, the building coordinators say only expands on efforts to teach kids about healthy living.
We bring food into the classroom to teach them about fruits and vegetables, local fruits and vegetables, seasonal foods that allow them to then, when they go to the cafeteria, be able to recognize that food and choose foods that are good for their bodies and they're familiar with.
An effort that, thanks in part to the funding, DeVlieg said will have lifelong impacts on the next generation.
So this helps them build a relationship with that food, and hopefully they'll keep that for the rest of their lives to help nourish their bodies.
In Whitehall, Josh Albertus, 13 on your side.
And finally tonight, check this out, a side of wildlife you don't see every day. A Grand Rapids woman is sharing security video of raccoons invading her home. You can see them climbing up the side of her house and eventually getting inside. The woman called Critter Control to safely have them removed. We contacted wildlife educators at the Blanchford Nature Center in Grand Rapids to find out what you can do to deter raccoons from hanging out on your property. First off, don't leave food scraps around. That includes bird seed and fruit that falls from fruit trees. Make sure openings under your porches and shed are sealed so raccoons don't take shelter there. It's also recommended that you cap your chimney. We have more prevention and control tips from the DNR at 13onyourside.com. Speaking of which, that's the best place to go to find more weather once you're looking for the updated forecast. Of course, now that you've been updated here this evening, you won't need that for a little bit, but you can also track live radar on our website as well as on the 13 on Your Side news and weather apps. For now, though, thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens.